Hello everyone, and welcome back to Space Engineers. Today we will see if we can finish off this wing. It's been a few episodes that we've been working on this wing, but we'll get there. So we'll start off actually by seeing if we can fit that thruster into this wing and how that looks. I know we can fit it in there, we should be able to, but I'm just not sure about how it will look. I was also completely not convinced about this being a rounded corner. So I'm going to take this off as well completely. Which part of it at least we needed to do to be able to fit that additional thruster in here. So let's take too close to the other one. Okay, the other thing that I want to do is also take this thruster off, and I want to do it carefully. I mean, I guess I could just go at it from the front, but I don't want it damaging. Actually, if the thruster is on, that's almost off, so it might not do any damage to the ship. Okay, so that is looking good, even though I just hit the wall there. To carefully reverse out of here. Who would have thought that we would have a ship big enough to not just fit in this hangar, but gives us tight corners, tight edges. Okay, so now let us see. Ooh, yeah, will it be okay? Yeah, I think I should be able to attach onto that. So yeah, okay, try that again and rotate it that way. I'm not sure, not convinced of it. I am not convinced. I mean, the other thing, partly because I put that slope bit there as well, but maybe if I put in a heavy armor block just like that, and we don't worry. Yeah, okay, actually the wing looks better when the edge isn't tapered off there, I think. And so I think maybe I think we can try that. Let me print that up, actually, part of it at least, so that I can get a better feel for how it actually looks. The great thing about this is that it means that we can have two of those, because right now we only have one, and two is usually better than one. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely digging the new look for this wing. So that means that I need to do it on the other side as well. So let's go ahead and take care of that. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of that thruster being there, but it's not upsetting me too much. So now let me just get over here. Not close enough. Let's get closer. Okay, and I need to take that block off as well. With all the moving around in space in the 6 dimensions, it is very easy to get confused. Which way am I looking? Is that the right block? Fortunately, it was. Let's not run into that ship. Okay. So now, so we need a ion thruster. Ooh, pre-built. There we go. And we need to put a block there. Yeah, okay. I think that can work. I think the next thing to do is the underside. Okay, so let me, before I do that, actually I need to weld this stuff up. Otherwise, it'll become much more difficult to weld it up, actually impossible to weld it up afterwards. So, I mean, the thrusters are okay because we can, they're okay, but probably still better to weld them up. I wonder if I'll be able to fit in underneath here because we're so close to the ground. But it seems to be okay. But of course, oh, those are the thrusters. Okay, I should have picked up some thruster components as well, which we will do. Please don't tell me that before we have it. Although, I feel like we are missing a section there. Is that... That's a thruster, that's right. Sorry. Okay, these sections, yeah, I should actually put them down as well. And are we out of... Oh, that... Is that a thruster? Yeah. Oh yeah, the front and rear ones, okay. So I want to put in a... Where are we here? So, 6 heavy armor block. That one we can weld up later. Actually, this one as well we will be able to weld up later because we can get in at it from underneath. But since we are here, I just want to check. So that is a thruster. That's a thruster. Oh, so all of these are thrusters. Oh, that's interesting. And that's a thruster too. Okay. So the next thing that we really need to go and load up on are some thruster components, which maybe we should go and do right. No. Let me do this section first. And that means putting in not that one, we need the base. Wait, I'm just a little confused as to how. Okay, so like so. Okay, and we need 2 more. And then we put in these sections. Just missing 2 more over here. Oh wait, I can't put them there or there because they'll blow up when those thrusters come online. Oh, and I just realized, I should take these off. Okay, so let's now go and pick us up some thruster components so we can build the rest of that. But maybe we can build these extra bits as well first, so that we can use up those parts and refill that as well if necessary. Oh, wait, why is it not building the one on... Oh, is that a thruster? I didn't think that was. Wait a minute, is that a thruster as well? I think that might be. Yep, so we need a bunch of thruster components, which are easily enough procured. Oh. Come on. Oh, why did that not work? That's right up against it, right? Yeah. That work? No, what's wrong with that connector? Huh. Let's check our connector. Oh. What happened to it? Is it damaged? Can't tell. Maybe it is. Maybe I bumped it against enough things. Oh, so I did. So I need some computer motor and small steel tube. Hopefully I have pick it up from inside there. Oh, saw it, there we go. Computer, motor, small steel tube. There we go. And while we are here, I can just put away some of that scrap, which I don't need. And let's just check our welder. And what did we need? Hold on. Why can I not see the... Wait. Oh wait, I haven't connected it yet, that's right. Yep. Now that should work. Yep. Okay, and here we'll pick up the welder. And we want to transfer across, it's about 80 thruster components per thruster, and there are 8 thrusters in total. So I need like 600, 700 of them. Let's see how many fit in there. Ooh, that might be just enough. Might just put 50 more, and we'll just use metal grids for the rest of the space. That's just a miscellaneous container. I just want to check the rest of the printer capacity. Yep, that's fully taken up. We can put some stuff in there as well, but yeah, that's okay. Okay. Let's just fix our view here. Now I'm just trying to figure out... I think that building it from underneath is probably still the best option. So let's go down. Let's build that one thruster. We can build one here. That's 2 done. And let's see what we can do. Yeah, see this one, yeah, built now. I'm just trying to figure out how easily... Okay. I don't need to get completely underneath. Okay, so that should be all 4 of them built now. And there, we've got that built. Then we've got just one more thruster to complete there. There we go. Now let me hop out, because I need to put in a few little extra blocks there. That's light armor, that's not what we want. 4. Okay, so we want the tip right there, and actually that is not what we want there or there, which is a shame. Can I grind this off?
Inventory full.
Yeah. Oh crap. Okay, so let me just put some of the stuff away. And I wonder if I'll be able to pick that stuff up now. Yep, at least that much. Yeah, I might need to bring in the... Wait. I am... Okay, so this is the edge. More stuff falling away. Okay. Thought that I might be able to keep that. Oh, actually I should have, probably because I didn't put that stuff away first. Okay, yep. And I'll put some of that away as well. Is that still there? Am I looking in completely the wrong place? There should be, yep. Fine. So that's those metal grids rescued. And now I can put in, yeah, these ones, which are admittedly a little tricky to place like that. Yep, I think that makes sense. And then we have the tip there. Oh, actually just like that. Yeah. And there, and we'll use the shredder to take off that section on the other bit, so I don't have to go chasing after bits like I just did. But I just need to be absolutely sure about the sections that I'm actually going to be taking off. So here, well, that's interesting. We haven't put them here yet, so I don't actually need to take anything off. So let me put a block there. Block needs to go there. Oh, I think that we took out the rotor. Yeah, because that's just a rotor part. Oh, that's not great. Wait, I'm curious as to how that is fit there, though. I'm surprised that didn't fall off when we welded the rotor off. So clearly the rotor part is holding it together. You think that can I just put the rotor back on? Will that work? Do I have a rotor somewhere? We do. 7. Nope, apparently not. So we'll need to weld that stuff off. Sorry, grind that stuff off before we can use it, which is fine. Let me put on, not the tip, this bit. No, that's not actually what I want. I want this, but not the tip. Okay, there we go. And now we can have the tip, which will go... How does it go there? Like that? Yep, because we are then going to put in the tip of this right there. Yep. Yep, I think. Let's weld that up and see how it looks. Okay. Well, here we can't see it very well because of the gap we've left for the thrusters. But here we should be able to see it. I think. Why is that not welding? Okay. Is that welded that stuff in? Yeah, okay. I think that's looking pretty decent. Let's get that on. Yep. That's working. Okay. Now let me not run into that ship. But which I've already done. Let me just move this ship out of the way. And then let me move this ship out of the way, and then we can have a proper inspection of the wing. And before I do that, let me just take off this thing so I don't forget, because this thing is kind of, I don't know how it's even attached to anything right now. Just with the rotor part, I guess. Oh, I didn't even need the strider for this. I could have just done this myself. There we go. Yeah, because there aren't that many components in there, because I just set up the scaffolding. Okay, so let's have a look at this wing. Yeah, okay, for this to look a bit more like a wing, there is one more thing that we need to do. We do need to kind of finish this edge off, and as it stands, there are 2 ways of doing it. One is diagonals, or 2 is round. Now, do we want a rounded edge here? Let's actually try it out. So, oops, that's the wrong one. 6. So this... Actually, shall we try the rounded ones first? Yeah, I think so. So if we were doing the rounded one, it would go like so. Oops, missed one. Now, there is a question about the end piece, but I think I will leave it in. Maybe I should move this out one, actually, because, well, I obviously didn't realize when I was building it that I was going to have... Yeah, I think that one looks better. Well, I haven't tried the other one yet, but I will, and I think we will move this thruster out one block as well, so it is fitting snugly, snug in there. Actually, if I'm doing that, I could even put them up top, if I'm moving it out one. And in fact, I could move them into the center. Yeah, I could put them either in line with these two or in between those two. Which would look better? Huh, good questions. Yeah, not having them on the edge might work in terms of making it look better, because when you're looking from this side, you won't see the exposed thruster. You will only see the edge. I will put on the diagonal so we can take a look, but I think I like the way these round ones looked. So slope 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll just reverse it here. I don't know, this might look nice too. Huh. Yeah, it looks okay, but I prefer the rounded one. So I'll definitely go for the round option. Now, we need to take these thrusters off once more. And I guess we might even round these edges off. We'll have a look. But first things first, we need to take these thrusters off. And we need to also determine where we are going to put them. We don't have to put them up the top. We can put them underneath as well, because this whole area is now opened up to us if we're going to push it out one. Now the question really is, where do we do that? Up or down? In line or across? Okay, so all good questions that we will answer. But first things first. We need to take this off. Come on. Am I... that's why I'm trying to print it, when I should really be shredding it. Maybe swing out. Oops. I hit the floor there. Now the forward and rear thrusters, on the other hand, actually even they could go... Yeah, they could go in that section actually if we wanted to. Oh crap. Are we full? Well, at least we know what happens when your shredding ship is full. It'll just drop the parts. I didn't know that before. And I think it's just rolling along places. Okay. I could actually park this inside that ship and it will send it through this connector, through that connector, to the base connector, and pull everything out. But let's just do it this way. Now that should have emptied our cockpit. Shredder cargo. Hold on. Wonder what was happening there. That was weird. That's okay. Ooh, look at how light that. Oh, that is... Oh, wow. That is really super responsive. I'd forgotten how responsive this one gets when it's empty. Okay, so yeah, lots of different questions in my mind now. I'm going to take this off as well, because I think that I want to put them further out. I want to put them in this space that we have. Yeah, I really do. I think that would look a lot better. I know I'm building it and taking it right off, but you know, it's evolutionary design. Design evolves as you're building it. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now actually I did want to just have a quick check of for the stuff that fell down. I'm not sure how much of the stuff I'll be able to pick up easily. Okay, at least that thing I was able to pick up. What was that? Oh, that was thruster components. Is there anything else that I can easily see and pick up? Maybe not. Okay, oops. I didn't mean to run into that. Okay, so yeah, so we actually have this whole block here that we can use to pop our thrusters on now. And that might answer the questions about where we put in the extra blocks. And that also means that this block can probably be removed. Oh no, we can't, because we still have these ones. Okay, yeah, okay, so that's fine. They remain intact. That remains intact. But this whole section we will remove. Where is the shredder? There. Because we need to decide how we are going to use this space for the thrusters. Okay, so let me just take this section off, so we don't need these blocks. Wow, those heavy armor blocks really do take up a lot of materials. Okay, 2 more. Oop, missed one. Okay, move this ship a little out of the way. Hop out. And then what we are going to do here is we're going to put one thruster going facing this direction, another one going that way, and that leaves us just this space here for the 2 facing out. Now, in truth, I could take these 2 and put them one down, or the front and rear ones one down, which we won't do. I think this looks okay. And what I'm gonna do is let's pop these ones on. That may be a problem, or it may not be, because we are going to put a block there, and we are going to put a block here, and it should be able to attach onto that. Yes, perfect. And here we will put that block in. I will weld that up before I cover this section up. I am curious though. Now, I was thinking that I could maybe use the circular blocks for these, instead of doing it one further out here. If I want, I might not actually put circular blocks on this side. I might leave this one pretty flat. I think that adds to the effect of it looking a little like a wing. Maybe not. We'll have a look, but we'll put these down first. So wing there. Yep. So 1, 2, 1. So here as well, we need to put in a block, just a regular block there, so that we can put in. Oh no, we need another regular block there, and then we put in the wing there, and then we turn that around. Okay. So 2 are okay. So these 2 are smack bang in the middle. That's actually looking quite symmetrical as well. I'll take this off so that I can put a block in there and weld that up before we put in the extra bits. Printer. Hello. I don't know if I'll be able to get inside that little section.
Meteor storm inbound.
To be able to weld that up. Let's give it a shot and see. Come on. There we go. And before I weld the rest of that stuff up, just to complete this job, let's do these as well. Yep, that works. And I can turn this around so we can weld all of this up in one go. And hopefully we probably don't have enough parts for the thrusters. Yep, I didn't think we would because we picked up just enough or thereabouts when we were building the thrusters the first time round. Oh, we're out of metal grid as well, so we need to go and refill anyway. But before I do that, let me just have a quick look. Right, we don't have anything on top there, but that's okay. Yeah, that's not fully hidden away. And it's... which would suggest that maybe I should have put it underneath. It would have been nice if I could thingy that over 3 blocks. Maybe we can. Not there. Yeah, not there, which is where we really have the issues. Yeah, so... This is the bit where I wish that we had an odd number of blocks, and then we will be able to put these things in there quite nicely. I mean, I guess when I had it underneath here, oh, I put it in there, so it wasn't exposed like it is here. Should I put them back? I mean, there is one thing that I can do, which I am not a fan of, but I could pop them there. Let me pick up some interior plate. Interior plate. Don't need those. Oop, didn't need that many interior plates, but that's okay. Just going to try welding them up. Yeah, actually, that might work. That might even make it look nicer. Let me just try welding it up. Oh, not with that, because that is a shredder. Glad I checked that. Made that mistake a few times before. But I think maybe only once in this series. But actually, yeah, I can live with that. That might actually be a really nice design idea for the rest of here as well. Yeah. Gives it... It's a pattern. Yeah, okay, let's weld that stuff up. And I'm not sure that it's really intended for anybody to walk on there. Oh, we're out of small steel tubes. Okay. Okay. Oh, we are out of almost everything, aren't we? So let's go and get that stuff. So we need small steel tubes, thruster components, and the usual stuff. Ooh, will we fit? Oh, we will. Good. No, here. CC printer. So we don't pick up small steel tubes in there. So let's pick up maybe, I don't think we'll need that much. Let's do 150 each. And we needed thruster components. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think they require 60 each, which means that we only need about 240. So we'll do 150 plus 150. That might be all the stuff. Oh, and of course we need metal grids. Yep. Let's go try welding the rest of that stuff up. And of course the ship is laggy now because it is loaded full of goodies. I love this. Building a ship with a ship. I think I missed the thruster here. Let me just finish that up as well. Yep, there we go. And now we'll finish off. Oh wait, I think that we probably missed some metal grids in the construction of these parts. So let me just make sure that, yep, that's all good. And now we'll just build these two. Yep, good. And catwalks. We've got that as well. And just a little section there. And hopefully I can get inside there. I think the best way of doing that is get the top part on the edge like that. It gives us the maximum access. Okay. And now hop out, put in the extra blocks that are missing. And weld that up. So glad I don't have to do all this stuff manually, because that would probably have taken a few years. Or welding all this stuff up by hand would have easily taken me a few years. Okay, so it's a very contoured design. Where we've got these bits missing there, like holes with the thrusters coming out. There is this section here, which is not fully kind of, the curve isn't going down. But it is looking good. Now, the big question is, do we curve these bits as well? And if we were to curve it, we would do it this way. Now I know that this kind of butts into our window there, but that's okay. It might be worth it. Oh wait, it might be worth it if I did it correctly. 4 and like that. Yeah, I think that might actually be nice. Nice looking. Let's weld it up. I think it might make it look nicer. That, I mean, obviously aerodynamic is not really a concern here since we're out in space. And this game doesn't really support aerodynamic anyway. Oh, are we out of components again? Okay, let me go and refill. Oh, there must be a port here. There it sure is. Look at that. I didn't have to go all the way across to the other side last time. If I had just looked up. It's a nice thing about this hangar. It's fully configured. Printer. And CC. So we'll pick up those. We don't need these anymore. Oops. We'll pick up those. More than enough. And we'll just finish this wing off. Hopefully, finally. And then we'll do the other side. And I need to do that on the back of the wing. Yeah. I mean, with the circular, semicircular, yes, edge, it does look substantially nicer. Although, how does the top of it work? Yeah, that's okay. That's actually okay. That works somehow. I am digging this design. I'm digging this wing. Round slope. Like so. 1, 2, and underneath. 1, 2, 3. And then we have the Oh no, not the inverted corner. We just want the corner. There and there. Yes. And let's weld that up. Just edging along slowly, carefully. And there we go. Let's hop out and take a proper look at this wing. Yeah. Oops. Did I just run into something? I guess so. How's my health? It's okay. I just lost 9 health there. Yeah. You know what? I'm up for this. This works for me. And let's just hop onto the catwalk. We've got a catwalk on the wing as well. I'm just reminded of... Oh, I can't remember which show it was. There is some show where there is this clip where there is somebody on the wing. I think it was Futurama. And it's the episode, you know, the Outer Limits kind of spoof that they do. What was it? The Scary Door. And I think in that there is an episode where a woman is watching out of the airplane window and there is a monkey or something on the wing. I can't remember, but I am reminded of that. I nearly died there. Monkeying about. Okay, well, the wing is looking good, which is great news. We finally finished the right side wing. So in the next episode we'll go through and we'll do the left side wing, which should be a lot quicker than the amount of time it took us to do this wing, because there's lots of experimentation that was going on, which won't be necessary for the other side. Well, that is all the time we have for this episode. Thanks a lot for joining me, and I'll see you again next time.